All right, day 22 of filming a video every day for 30 days in a row challenge. So post run, just got back from a nice nighttime run. It is 10:21 p.m. right now. It is March 18th. And yeah, so if it's after 10 o'clock, I would consider that a night run. If it's before 10 o'clock, that'd be more of like an evening run. But anyway, I got back from my run. I'm feeling really good. I love the feeling that running gives you. It's just nice. It feels like you just did something, you did something difficult and you have a little bit of a reward. Your body gives you a reward. You have those feel-good hormones and chemicals that are rushing through your body, making you feel really nice. And that's how I feel right now. Now, the longer runs will produce a more potent runner's high. Like the most potent runner's high I ever had back around 2013 or so. I remember this was while I was training for my 10K, because I raced my one and only ever official race that I participated in was June of 2013. So it was like March 2013 when I went out for this run. It was a nighttime run. I ran from my house here to the local high school track. There was an outdoor track. So I was about 1 kilometer or so there, and I did 26 laps on the outside ring instead of 25 laps. So, I got my 10K in on the track. I even remember one of the songs I was listening to, guys. And because that's how, I guess, zenned out I was getting. And then I remember completing the laps, running all the way back to my house again. And I remember being on this stretch of road, getting closer to my house. And since it was slushy sleet weather, there was like maybe this much slush on the roads, and I remember every footstep, it was like splashing the slush. It was like splashing outwards from each step, and my legs felt like cement, like they were filled with cement. It was really difficult towards the end, and that was after I had already run to this track, completed over 10K of laps, and then I was running back again. So altogether it was around 12K this run. And I remember when I got back in my driveway, this feeling of bliss and happiness overcame me. And I had a smile, or felt like I had a smile, ear to ear. And I was blissed out. I've never felt that before. It was the most bliss, like one of the most blissful, intense feelings. And that is for sure runner's high. That was for sure runner's high. Now, if you ask a runner how many times do they get runner's high, they would say very few and far between. And same with me. I've been running for like 2 decades, and I've only experienced runner's high a handful of times. That was the most intense. It was the weather couldn't have been any, like, except for like a freezing cold Arctic conditions. This would have, like, other than that, this was like one of the worst. Like, it was wet, slushy, it was cold, but just not cold enough to really like make things ice, like rock hard ice. It was like slushy conditions, so it was around the freezing mark. And I remember looking at the street signs, actually, and the street signs had like sleet and ice kind of like forming on them, but they were sliding off and then refreezing. So the street signs had like ice kind of hanging off of them, but it was like, anyway, I remember that. but that was the most insane feeling of runner's high I've ever experienced. You know, they say if you could bottle up runner's high and sell it, it would run out, like people would buy it off the shelves, it'd be gone, like people. So that feeling was amazing. And like, so it's almost like sometimes you're chasing the dragon, like you know how intense runner's high can be. And that was like definitely that was definitely an amazing feeling. So tonight, and that was around 12K. Tonight was only 1.73 miles according to Strava, so nowhere near the distance that you would need to get that intense of a runner's high, but it gives you a little dose of it though, like a little dose of feeling better than before the run. So I feel pretty good right now, but nothing close to the feeling of runner's high. But I stopped doing long distance running because it has a number of you know, detrimental effects, I would argue, for your health. So I tried to like scale it back to more like shorter runs, and then I throw those hill sprints in there as well. So I love to do sprint, run, sprint, run, sprint, run, and that's what I do now. But my runs are usually not over 2 miles. So anyways, guys, that is my video for today, day 22 of my 30-day challenge. So that's day 22 of my 30-day in a row challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.